Yo, what's going on, guys? I woke up late. Chapter 22 dropped. I just finished reading it after my shower. Hair's still wet. We're ripping it. It don't matter. Immediate thoughts. Pretty cool chapter. I really like it. Bort looking cool in the cover illustration of the chapter. So resuming where chapter 21 left off, we have Jura appearing out of a claw mark out of a claw grime with a mark on him. Appears out of this thing, and Mitsuki, who is holding Sarda after she just expended all that energy using her MS in the last chapter, sees Jura appear and realizes that it matches the description of the Divine Tree boss, and to which they question why he isn't going after the bulbs of the Divine Tree beings that were just taken care of. Mitsuki and the other guy they're wondering like why isn't he going after these? And that's because he's just there to fight Boruto, pretty much. To which we go to Konohamaru being amazed by Boruto one-shotting Matsuri. To which Boruto just kind of brushes off and he's like, yeah, that was nothing. It's because she was beaten up pretty badly already. Konohamaru then notices Matsuri's thorn bulb forming, and obviously he's getting excited. He's about to get Mogi back, so he thinks, but that's right when Jura snipes them from the distance. It misses, which is crazy. How do you miss? It's actually a miniature Biju bomb sniper shot, which is really cool. That's sick, and it forms out of his eye. And so Konohamaru's asking, he's like, "Is this gonna restore Mogi back to her normal humanoid state?" And Konohamaru's like, "Shut up, go, leave. This is too much for you right now. Let your boy handle it." So Boruto's trying to tell Konohamaru to go regroup with the others, to which Konohamaru is just like, and Boruto has to tell him like 4 times, go, shut up, not now, run, leave now, go to the others. Which now Jura is flying directly at them, and Boruto has to save Konohamaru, and their fight begins. So Konohamaru takes off. He's got the thorn bulb. He's going. He's actually listening. All right. Rasengan. Jura's distracted, looking, watching Konohamaru run. Rasengan straight to the back, son. Back shots for Jura. Directly after said back shot, Jura turns and fires a Biju bomb sniper shot at Boruto, to which Boruto, flying Raijin, appears in front of Jura, or behind him rather. More back shots to come. And then we got Jura, after getting flying Raijin on, Boruto unsuccessfully landing anything, saying he's starting to sound like Goku, okay? Straight up. He says, I know it's like a weakness of mine, but I get excited fighting strong opponents. Shout out Goku. Now, we cut to a conversation between Kashin Koji and Ada. Still don't know how to say her name right, but Kashin Koji and Ida are both watching this unfold and communicating to each other. And Ida's like, Bort's doing pretty good out there. You sure he can't keep up? And Kashin Koji's like, yeah, I'm sure. He's cooked. He's gonna die. Like, straight up. He's like, this is it. He's gonna die right here, right now. And Ida's like, well, can he fly Raijin up out of there? To which Kashin Koji says, no, not while fighting a strong opponent like this who's out to get them, because it's gonna be too hard for him to find his, his markers. And yeah, he's just not gonna be able to. So pretty much what Boruto is doing is attempting to hold off Jura, so that way Konohamaru can get the thorn bulbs, get Sarda, rest of those guys, get them out of there to safety. But Kashin Koji is, I'm guessing Kashin Koji thinks Boruto is gonna die, just trying to hold him off for a little. So, and I quote, Boruto is done for, without doubt. Done. So, Jura and Boruto's conversation continues. Jura says, Boruto, you know I'm here to kill you, right? You know too much. I don't even know how you know about the thorn bulb thing. You must have an accomplice. Maybe your accomplice is the one giving you all of this information, perhaps? Boruto, going stone faced, trying to be cool, mean mugging, having a thought process go down in his head where he's thinking in his head that Rasengan had to do some damage to him. I don't really think it did a whole lot. So he's got to use Rasengan Uzahiko, which is a really cool move. And I think it's going to be like Boruto's signature move from here on out. So Boruto's thinking this, and Jura's just still yapping, asking Boruto what love is. And then pretty much saying, love's going to get you killed. Wow. No, but he says, he does say love is a flaw in humans, and you're here right now about to die because you love these people and you came to rescue them. So Jura, after saying that, just sprouts a tree up and is trying to get Boruto in it. I believe is what it looks like. And Boruto is trying to escape from the tree that Jura has just sprouted up, but he can't fly away because he's trying to use Rasengan Yuzahiko on him. So he needs his feet planted on the ground, which he is flying. So they're not planted on the ground. To which he says, in that case, and he just lets the tree grab him, which is a crazy move. And in the midst of all this, he has Sasuke's sword, and he drops it after getting by the tree. And Jura walks up to it and is like messing with it. And Boruto goes, put that down. That's a precious gift from my master. Don't touch it. Jura's holding the blade and goes, all right, let's make a deal. You tell me where your accomplice is, who I believe is giving you all this information, and I won't touch the blade, but you're still gonna die. Which is like kind of a fucked up ultimatum, but you know, it's evil bad guy. Boruto responds by saying, you know, you might be onto something. Perhaps love is a weakness in us humans. But, in my humble opinion, which he actually says, but in my opinion, that is why you will never be anything more than a tree. Straight up. Which is pretty hilarious. As he's saying this, he's warming up the Uzahiko, and he breaks out of the tree. He breaks from the tree, and he's about to fucking put it on him, which he does. More back shots, hits it straight to the back, and it's affecting Jura for a minute there. And this man Jura is like on his knees, like almost on all fours, like. And it reminds me of the first time I ever. So. Because I was the same exact way, actually. And Boruto starts talking that shit, boy. He gets his sword back. He's putting it back, and he's like, is your world spinning right now? You have the spins? You probably can't fly. You probably can't even walk, actually. Yeah, that lasted all of a page. It just doesn't work on him, I guess. He just, like, breaks out of it. And, yeah. Boruto's best move doesn't work on Jura. So, that's the end of the chapter. What's going to happen next week? I have no idea. Sorry, next month. I don't know about you guys, man, but doesn't it suck waiting a whole month? I've never dealt with this before. I've never had to wait for a manga chapter to drop. You know what I mean? This is my first time ever like being caught up with something that's coming out, and it sucks. It's fun, it's cool, but it sucks having to wait. Oh, sorry. Let me say this. He says Rasengan Yuzahiko follows a similar principle to his Biju bombs, which I have no idea. What does that mean? What does that even mean? Anyway, yeah, that's the end of the chapter. Chapter ends with Boruto saying, "Damn it!" It doesn't work on him. So yeah, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen next chapter? To me, this chapter was kind of just like the beginning of like their fight, which I don't know how much longer this fight's gonna last, but I don't see it lasting too much longer. I think Boruto's got to try to get out of there or he's dead. Yeah. It looked like he was doing very well though against him, but nothing is working. Like he can hold him off for a little, but nothing is actually going to put him down. Not yet, at least. Who knows what chapter 23 will bring. So, yeah, guys, that's all I got to say about the chapter. I don't know. I really liked it. It's cool. A bit kind of like what I expected after last chapter, though. You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy. Really good chapter, though. Good action. I liked it. So anyway, guys, like, subscribe, comment, run it up. Hit links. I'm sure I got some in the description. Hold on, let's see. Next chapter comes out June 19th. I don't know about y'all, but fuck, dude. That's why. Can't we get like every other week instead? Come on, dude. So yeah, I'll probably see y'all then with another Boruto review, recap, whatever you want to call it. So yeah. Later. Also, real quick, it'll only take a second. Just type in the comments right now. Anything else you'd like to see Boruto related, Dragon Ball related, One Piece related. I'm not even a quarter of the way through One Piece, but you know, any tips or tricks, anything anything that'll make these videos more watchable, just give me something. Just comment. What can I improve on? Help. Like, dislike, subscribe, share it. I don't care. Everything. Thanks. Love you guys.